Hello YouTube, it's Accurate. Now let's take a closer look at this one. This is the MK3, the Maschine MK3 controller from Native Instruments. It hits the stores in around 2 weeks from now, and I'm super stoked to be able to have mine this soon. A quick comparison with the old MK1, which by the way is the same size as the MK2, shows that the size of the new unit is pretty much exactly the same as before. The MK3 is actually a bit thinner and has a more flat profile than the previous versions. The build quality is great, and the weight of the unit makes it feel a bit more sturdy than both the Maschine MK1 and 2. Maschine MK3 now has more dedicated buttons, bigger pads, a new 4-directional push encoder, one of the touch strips from the Maschine Jam controller, as well as these new updated high-resolution color displays. Chopping samples and editing waveforms are much easier now than before. The mixer makes more sense on these screens, and arranging a track or even editing MIDI events works like a charm. It's all USB powered and works as always seamlessly with the Maschine software. The new display makes you focus 100% on the machine instead of the computer, which really makes a big difference for the creative workflow of things. Another game changer here is that Maschine now also has an integrated audio interface inside. We're talking about 2 inputs, 2 outputs, a separate headphone output, a mic input, MIDI in and out on DIN ports, input for a foot pedal, a USB connection, and an extra power jack if you need the lights in the displays to be even brighter. The 8 knobs under the displays are also updated and are now touch sensitive. That helps a lot when you're trying to assign them to macros in the macro mode. Fixed velocity, pad mode, keyboard and chords mode, as well as the step sequencer are now a lot easier to access right from the hardware. As an old Maschine user, I feel really comfortable working on the new Maschine MK3. Some things are moved around a bit, but it all kind of makes sense and seems pretty natural even after working on it for just a couple of hours. So all in all, I really enjoyed the Maschine MK3. I think I need some more time with it in order to be like real comfortable with all the new stuff and things like that, but yeah. I also made a quick unboxing video of the Maschine MK3 yesterday, and I got a couple of questions in the comment section that I think I need to clear up right now. First of all, I think everyone needs to know that Maschine MK3 is not a standalone device. You need to connect it to a computer through a USB cable and run the software just as any other Maschine version. So that's that. And when it comes to the audio interface, it's just 2 ins and 2 outs and a separate headphones output. So in my case, I'm just connecting my DJ mixer straight into the inputs of the machine, and everything works just the way I want it to. There are no like phono inputs or phono preamps on the Maschine controller. It's straight line inputs, so you can't just connect like a turntable and think that it'll work, because it won't. And when it comes to the power cable, you really don't need to connect that. It's just a matter of getting more lights onto the pads and onto the screens, nothing else. And you still need to start your Maschine software manually. You can't just turn the Maschine controller on and everything will work. You need to start the application on the computer. So thanks a lot for watching. The hours just ran away when I were editing this video, so it is what it is, and I guess I'm gonna post something else about Maschine MK3, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So see you then, and please just ask me more questions about anything you need to know about the new Maschine version. I just think it's great. But now it's time to go to bed, so bye.